Welcome to Riverside RV Resort. We're right here on the Peace River. I always think that this looks like Florida did 100 years ago. There's no development around us, just the birds and the trees and the beautiful water. So I think this is what makes Riverside so special. We're in a brackish part of the river, so depending on the time of year, we catch both saltwater fish like snook and redfish. We also catch freshwater fish like bass and gar. We have manatee here quite frequently, and when it gets pretty salty, even the dolphin will come up this far. So there's always something going on here. I think our location is the best of both worlds. When you're here, you feel like you're in the country. We're surrounded by this beautiful river and by cattle pastures and orange groves, and yet we're 5 minutes down to a super Walmart on the interstate. All of Port Charlotte and Punta Gorda are within 15 minutes. We're about 45 minutes to the closest Gulf beaches, Englewood and Boca Grande. And we are a real pet-friendly park. We have just a very few basic rules, but the pets are welcome. We have two Poochie parks, actually. We have one for smaller dogs, and then for the bigger dogs and medium dogs, there's a place where they can be off lead and play frisbee and play ball and play with one another and while their owners socialize. Well, about once a month, we'll have a pancake breakfast, and now this is put on entirely by volunteers. We're serving probably 200 people, 300 people maybe, to pancake breakfast. We talk about activities that are coming up for that next week, and we celebrate birthdays, and we have lots of time for foolishness, I might add. We have 4 shuffleboard courts, and I think about 6 horseshoe pits. We play bocce ball. During the winter, our winter guests have constructed a pickleball court, and that's a very popular new sport here at Riverside. There's a group, I think, probably of about 80 women that quilt. They are very talented. A lot of these women really are nationally recognized with their quilting ability. But they're smaller groups too. We have a computer club that probably has 50 people in it, and then a genealogy group that has maybe 10 people in it, and then our mahjong ladies like to sit, and there are 4 or 5 of them at a table. So there really is something for everybody here, I think. In the winter, it's people who are of a similar age. You know, folks are in their 50s, 60s, early 70s, and they're active and they're interested and interesting, and a lot of them have similar educational backgrounds and work backgrounds, and they come together, and it really is a big family. It is a very friendly and welcoming group of people. They return year after year. We have folks that have been here for 15 years. And I think that speaks well for Riverside.